Okay, so again, guys, you're welcome. So we'll start the part 2 of our awareness program. So, taking the questions from the sir's previous answers. Sir, can you explain what is IIQA?
Actually, IIQA is the full form is Institutional Information for the Quality Assessment. So
Okay.
this is the full form of IIQA. And this is a step after the registration, the institution would be providing in there is a structured format. One can get this format on the NAAC website. There are certain things. And what NAAC basically seeks in this IIQA format, they want to have the basic knowledge or basic information of the college, like how many students are studying there, when they got admitted, when the degree was awarded for the past 5 years data. Then they will ask you, institution is governed by the Statutory Regulatory Authority, SRA, it is known as SRA. Or they say how many programs are being run at the institute. And along with that, how many teachers are there? So what is the faculty cadre ratio is there? That's mean how many professors, associate professors, assistant professors, non-teaching staff. All the details would be asked there. They will also ask that how many male students are there, female students. So this is the basic structured format based on which the NAAC would assess that the institution is ready, preparedness of the institution for the NAAC further process.
Okay.
So they will check it out, and later on, there would be two outcome of this process. That is one, either this IIQA would be accepted or this IIQA would be rejected. If the IIQA is accepted, then they will be moving to the next step, that is SSR submission. And if it is rejected, then the institution is having a further chance in the same fees of 25,000 rupees that they can go reapply for the IIQA to the NAAC without paying any additional fee.
So leading to the next question from your answer, sir, what is SSR? And can you please explain a little bit about SSR?
Yes, basically SSR means this full form is the self-study report. And as the name itself indicates, this is the study of the institution about self.
Right.
And this SSR is having certain formats. That number one would be there, the executive summary of the institute. Then there would be certain qualitative indicator framework, QIF, it is known as. And in this QIF, there would be qualitative metrics and quantitative metrics. Here I would like to take a few 1 minute to describe what is the QI, that qualitative indicators and quantitative indicators.
Okay.
So qualitative indicators means there are certain type of questions which are NAAC asked about the institute, and they have to give the description in 500 or more words. So there are certain limits based on the question, and these are to be uploaded on the website NAAC portal. And the quantitative indicators, that is the abbreviation is QNM. QNM are the Excel formats in which the data quantitatively is to be submitted in a specified format, so that the NAAC is having the automated process. They will be evaluating, and based on that, the marks would be awarded, and this would be converted to the grades. So this QIF and this QNM and QLM would be the part of that. And this, in case of universities, there would be the departmental evaluator report. So in that, there are certain things that institution has to submit. That this also. So this all together would make the a structured format comprised of the different matrices and questions known as the SSR.
Okay, sir. So what is student satisfaction survey?
This is one part in the criteria 2 of this NAAC accreditation. This is known 2.7.1 is the number of this matrix. This basically is it's a sort of a question, you can say. There are 21 questions in that, and these 21 questions would be asked once the institution would submit the SSR, and this DVV report would be there simultaneously. If IIQA is accepted, and then the institution go for the pre-qualifier, then their SSR process would begin. And once after the SSR process would be over, then the peer team visit would be there. So it's an important parameter, and it carries the question, and these questions are statistically designed and tested in so many institutions, so that this out of 4, how much score is there, and usually the institution get that nearby that grade. The scoring would be nearby that. So this is an important thing that, and the questions are that about the teaching learning process. The question would
Right.
be about the curriculum aspects. The question would be about the outcome and how the student feels.
Right.
So this would be given directly to the students through their email ID and password. For mobile number, they
Yeah.
would be asked in the format, and we have to submit with the SSR. And
Right.
then the survey would be conducted, and then this survey outcome would be going to the NAAC. The NAAC would be assessed, and then further process would be there. So
Okay,
the
sir. Right, sir.
minimum number in SSR is required in case of the institution affiliated with that colleges, affiliated with the universities. It would be number would be 100, or with the universities it would be 10% or 500, whichever is.
Okay.
So this SSR process, student satisfaction survey, triple S.
Okay. Right, sir. So what is pre-qualifier in the NAAC accreditation, sir?
Once this SSR is submitted after the approval of IIQA by NAAC, the institution has submitted the information on the quantitative metrics, that is Q and M.
Okay.
And the DVV partners of NAAC shall evaluate this quantitative matrices. And if the institution is getting 25% at least marks on overall all the quantitative metrics, then the institution
Right.
would be known as to qualify for the further steps. If it is below 25%, then the process would be stopped there, and the institution has to resubmit the IQ after a certain period of time.
Okay.
So this is pre-qualifier.
So you are telling that based on that only the grades and all will be decided, like the
the further process would be
okay,
covered up.
covered up.
So this quantitative metrics would be evaluated by DVV based on the
Okay.
data and supporting document supplied, and
Right.
the qualitative metrics would be evaluated by the peer team. And both
Okay.
these two things would be combined along with the student satisfaction survey would make the final assessment outcome.
Okay. So, sir, what are the grades for NAAC accreditation and validity period of the NAAC accreditation? Can you please highlight these things?
Yes, it's a very good question, because based on these grades only, the institution used to highlight their or they market their positioning in the
Right.
society. So the usually accreditation is given by NAAC for 5 years for the first cycle. It's a usual one. And then later on, in the second or third or further cycles, it may be extended up to 7 years. The maximum 7 years is there. So 5 to 7 years is the duration for which the NAAC gives the accreditation, and afterwards the institution has to again reapply and go for the second cycle. This is about the tenure and the grades. If we talk about that, the NAAC actually is giving the grade based on the 4-point scale.
Okay.
That is ranging from 0 to 4, and the institution would be evaluated on the marks, and then these marks would be converted to the grades.
Okay.
So this you can say cumulative graded marks. So
Right.
out of this 4, if the institution is getting more than 3.5, then the rank would be A++ grade.
Okay.
The grade would be, and if it is between 3.26 to 3.49, it would be A+, and if it is above 3 but below 3.25, it would be A, and below 3 it is B, B++, B 2.5. Likewise, there are certain grades. So
Okay.
below C grade, it would be counted as the non-accredited institute.
Okay. So, sir, for these things, what manuals or guidelines are to be followed, for the different types of institutions?
Yes, basically, if you say broadly, there are the type of institutions which provides the higher education, and these are known as the higher education institutes. So first would be the affiliated colleges or institutes, which are affiliated to the universities, and the curriculum would be given by the university. They will be implementing that. And the second category would be the autonomous institute. They are having little bit freedom to design their own curriculum, but the examination would be conducted by the university
Right.
with which they are affiliated. And the third one is the university itself. University further is having a bifurcation, like health science university. If the more than 60% programs are there, from the health science stream, or they would be counted as a general institution, general university. These are there are such separate manuals which are given there. So carefully one has to identify that which category they are falling, and accordingly they have to choose from the list on the NAAC website. So this is the manual that we have to follow. So recently for the higher education institute affiliated colleges, that is UG and PG, on 27th of May, the NAAC has posted the revised templates, and the matrix has been completely changed. So this is to be relooked from the new perspective, because the matrix is having a lot of changes. The matrix has been reduced up to 55.
Okay, sir. So thank you very much, sir. It was an amazing session with you, and we got many things clarified. And soon, I hope our audience will also get the very good information and the basic information about the NAAC accreditation from these our awareness series. So I'll definitely catch you for further further questions, few more questions in the next sessions. Thank you very much for your time, sir. And
one thing I would like to tell you, Diji, that you have taken a very good initiative. That is, you have made one Telegram group there. I have seen that. And
yes, sir.
This, because many faculty members, many persons who are engaged in the accreditation process, sometimes they are having doubts, and they are confused that to whom is to be asked. So
right.
This is a welcome forum, or you can say platform, where you can place your queries if you are having, so that our
ARCNET group members can resolve those queries.
Would be glad to answer that, because the mission of I like the mission of the ARCNET, that is helping people to get
right,
the accreditation. Yeah.
So guys, of course, that is the best thing Dr. Mahendra Singh Rathore has emphasized on. You can definitely join our ARCNET India. You can join through the website also. You will get the Telegram group link, WhatsApp group link there, and you can directly message one of us, or we can directly join you to the Telegram group or WhatsApp group. And definitely you can subscribe to our channel for further awareness videos, and for few more about the NAAC accreditations and all. So thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.